Hi there, I have a home network of 4 computers and old computers, and this provides an opportunity to make a comparison for SSDs, which I've put in to give the life of these computers a boost, which I'm using for my research. Provided you the data of 2 computers of the same model, 2 computers 545 Inspiron and 2 780 optiplexes, and all 4 or 5 computers are fitted with SanDisk Plus SSDs, and I just purchased the Vaskey and fitted that out. And the reason, and I chose it for price wise, and it did. I'm going to run this CyrstalDisk Mark while I'm speaking. This is the Vaskey, and Vaskey 350 gigabyte. I also came across some specs on this disk, and it's running up close to the Samsung EVOs. I just take it for a grain of salt, but I thought I'd try it out, and I purchased it. I didn't want to stick, and so I just decided to make a change. You can see in real time. Might add that these are old computers, and the SSDs are used for research, and the SSDs have brought a fresh breath of life into these computers. So they're only 3 gigabyte per second PCs, but what the SSDs are doing is making it quite acceptable for working on. But I'm going to show you something, and I have to take a bit of care here, because the specs on this Vaskey 350 is right over the top of the SanDisk. But these SanDisks that I'm using, there's 3 SanDisks here, and the specs, but they're maybe a couple of years old, so I just want to take care, because the specs for this Vaskey is considerably greater than the SanDisk, and at a very cheaper price. So bear in mind that this is a new Vaskey SSD that I installed yesterday, and I've actually got problems with cloning. I had some cloning problems because it's only reading 232 gig when it should be 350. But anyway, and as you can see here, I want to bring up give you a comparison. This is the Vaskey Vaskey 350. So but in terms of practical application, I kept on noticing every time I rebooted the computer there was something there, and I realised that this Vaskey is outperforming the SanDisk considerably, and I just come to realise the boot time for read and write and random read and write. I mean, for what it is, 3 gigabyte per second. There's 6 gigabyte per second. And there you have it. And I already done this yesterday. One here, and what you'll notice here is also a standard hard drive here, a standard hard drive before I replaced it with the Vaskey SSD, and there's the figures. Yes, there are the figures. Quite significant. The two bottom ones is the benchmark that I done yesterday, and this is what you just saw just now, and the statistic, and it's just so poor. This is just an ordinary HD. I hope this helps you make a decision. That gives you an idea if you're using the old 3 gigabyte per second computers. This may be quite considerably different if these were 6 gigabyte per second computers. There are the figures there for comparison. Cheers.